Was hell invented by the church? They told you if you don't believe, you'll burn forever. But what if the hell you fear wasn't something Jesus revealed, but something the church invented? No eternal fire, no pitchforks, no torture chambers. Just a powerful metaphor turned into a tool of control. This is the truth they never taught you in Sunday school. Part 1. The origins of hell. What did Jesus actually say? For centuries, hell has been used as the ultimate threat, the place of eternal fire, pain, and separation from God. It's the stick behind the carrot of heaven. But here's the real question. Where did this idea come from? Did Jesus actually teach that sinners would burn forever in torment? Or was that idea shaped over time by religion, power, and fear? Let's go straight to the source. What words did Jesus use that we now associate with hell? Most English translations use the word hell, but in the original Greek and Aramaic texts, Jesus used words like Gehenna, Hades, Sheol. And here's the twist. These don't mean what you think they mean. Was a real place, a valley outside Jerusalem, the Valley of Hinnom. In ancient times, it was infamous for child sacrifices to pagan gods. Later, it became a trash dump where fires burned constantly. So when Jesus said, "Fear him who can cast both soul and body into Gehenna," he wasn't talking about an invisible realm of eternal fire. He was referencing a literal place, symbolic of destruction, decay, and spiritual corruption. Hades, borrowed from Greek mythology, referred to the realm of the dead, not a torture chamber. Sheol in Hebrew was also understood as the grave or shadowy afterlife, not burning judgment. So how did these become the fiery hell preached in pulpits today? That's the evolution we uncover next. Part 2. From symbol to system. How hell was built. If Jesus didn't describe hell the way we do today, then how did that version of hell become central to Christian doctrine? The answer? Time, politics, and translation. By the 4th century, the early church was shifting from underground movement to organized empire. And to maintain control, they needed more than just love and grace. They needed fear. Writings from church fathers like Tertullian and Augustine began describing hell as a literal, eternal place of conscious torment. Augustine especially championed the idea of never-ending punishment, mixing Roman legalism with theology. And when the Latin Vulgate Bible was created, and later the King James Version, words like Gehenna, Hades, and Tartarus were all translated into one simplified, terrifying word, hell. From then on, fire and brimstone weren't just metaphors, they were doctrine. Enter Dante's Inferno, the poetic vision of hell with 9 levels of torture. Enter medieval paintings, sermons, and power structures. Hell was everywhere. It was used to scare peasants, silence thinkers, and enforce obedience. It wasn't about spiritual growth. It was about control. So yes, the image of hell as eternal torment was invented by church tradition, not by Jesus. But what did Jesus mean when he warned of judgment? Let's go there next. Part 3. Judgment, justice, and the love that never ends. Yes, Jesus spoke of judgment, of fire, that of weeping and gnashing of teeth. But he spoke in parables, stories, warnings with layers of meaning. When Jesus talked about separation, the sheep and the goats, he wasn't delivering courtroom sentencing. He was issuing a moral call to awaken. And when he mentioned fire, it was often a refining fire, not a destructive one. He taught forgiveness, 70 times 7. He loved the unlovable, ate with outcasts, prayed for his killers. That's not the behavior of someone obsessed with sending people to hell. That's the behavior of someone trying to rescue us from our own darkness. So what if hell isn't a location, but a state of being? What if the fire is what we create inside us when we reject love, grace, and truth? What if hell is real, but not eternal torture? Rather, a soul's decay when disconnected from God. The church turned a warning into a weapon. But Jesus? He used it to wake people up, not shut them down. The fire he spoke of was meant to purify, not punish. It was meant to burn away ego, pride, hate. So what's left is something truly eternal, love.
More uncomfortable questions, more hidden truths, more mind-opening discussions. Subscribe now and turn on the bell if you're ready to see beyond the surface.